And we're back with Killer Mike, Michael Render, and the question that I wanted you to think about, if Officer Wilson were here, what would you want to say to him?
In less polite terms, I tell him I think you're a liar. I think you're lying to cover yourself. I'm not saying that you weren't engaged wrongfully, but I think you killed that kid because you were angry. I think that you decided by the time you got out of that car he wasn't going to get away with whatever you perceived he did to you. I think you're going to live with this the rest of your life. I don't know how you can, without any conscience, say I was just doing my job, because every policeman that I've ever known that's had to engage someone with the gun, whether they survived or not, walked out of the other side of changed person. I don't believe you, is what I would say to him.
Mike, I have to push you, though, because there are witnesses who corroborate the officer's story, the struggle in the patrol car, the gun going off, that Michael Brown did charge at the officer, and according to all the testimony, he felt his life was in danger, and the law spoke, and his lethal force was justified.
Absolutely. And again, I've said from the start, I don't think the engagement was engaged correctly. I honestly think that if due process was never served, then we could say all the time, oh man, a fight incurred, he was afraid for his life, but it was because this due process was never served. This young man was never given a chance to be brought up on charges of shoplifting. He was never given a chance of being brought up on charges of jaywalking, and in fact, he was sentenced to death because of those. Now, I've been in many a fight. I have been in many a fight. And I can tell you that the marks on that man's face, who happened to be white, if hit by a 200 and some odd pound or 300 pound person, would not look like a shaving mark. All of my white male friends have turned to me and said, that's about how my face looks like after I shave. So I'm not saying that you guys didn't scuffle, but if it was as brutal as you're telling me, because I've actually been in a fight, I can't believe you based on looking on you. Doesn't mean I don't want to believe you, doesn't mean I'm not sympathetic to police officers, but in the case of this particular police officer, something is awry.
Your boys and your girls, who made for the tougher discussion?
My girls.
Why?
Because they're 17 years old and they're 7 years old, and this is a discussion I knew I'd have to have with my boys. I've been prepping my boys for this my whole life. Like my father told me, you are to say yes, sir, and no, sir, in face of authority and parents. You are not to fiddle. You're not to seem too fidgety. You're not to make aggressive moves toward the police. I've been taught this. My sons have been taught this. My girls, I never taught this, and they're the most like me. They're the most outspoken. So trying to explain to a 17-year-old why an 18-year-old is dead and he hadn't been arrested, he hadn't had an opportunity to get taken to trial, and nothing was going to happen to the person she perceived as murdering him, it's a hard discussion to have because she's in a school of law at her high school. She's in the law division. So to her, it was all supposed to play out differently. When you wake up the next morning to a voicemail from your 7-year-old that says, Daddy, why was Michael Brown killed, and why are people so angry with each other, and why is violence happening? When a 7-year-old asks you that, you have not the answers. And I just wept on the phone with her and just had to say, baby, I don't know.
On a daily level, how can we make this better?
First of all, we can get out of our comfortable norms, meaning you can go to a different church with a friend on Sunday and have a different experience. You can engage in a different social climate than you're accustomed to. You can make a friend that doesn't look like you, and you can find someone who's not like you to converse with and be open and honest with. You know, we have to start pushing ourselves past the barriers of comfort we hold. I grew up in a black household, grew up in a very Democratic-friendly household, grew up in a household where pretty much whatever the Democratic Party said reigned supreme. And with that said, many of my friends are conservative. Many of my friends are Republicans and libertarians, which allows me to engage in discourse and conversation that forces me to grow, that stretches me. Because I had a father that was involved in policing, I have to look at, I have 2 cousins that are currently police in East Point and Atlanta. Yeah. I pray for them daily. I don't want my cousins to be dead. I have cousins that are lawyers, that are involved in law. I don't look at my cousins like, oh, you don't have our back, but I have to understand that the world is just not my perspective. So I seek out relationships with people who don't look like me, not where I'm from, and that are going to challenge me on my current perspectives. You don't have a friend if you're not being a challenge, and you will never have an ally if you don't step outside your comfort zone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brooke.
Love.
Oh, love. Thank you.